Well, hello, here I am again. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jessica. I have tons of videos on my YouTube page you can check out. Just start clicking away. There's hundreds of them there for you to choose from. But today I figured I'd bring you guys along on my day and basically bits and pieces of what I did. So here we go. What you got, Duga?
Let's learn some colors, shall we?
What you got, Duga?
This monster truck is the color black, green.
Moving on to this part of the house, her organizer, and look,
Really talk on
her
this
little
flipping
art
background, so I'm gonna have to
table. Okay, so she wrote all over it with a pencil. Yeah, so I don't know how it's gonna go if she was to ever get a hold of a marker. Right here, the catch-all, my table for my TikTok lives. It's catching everything. And then this couch over by the windows is catching all the blankets and Scarlett's little stuffed animals. I gotta go through it. And over on that side is a pillow from Scarlett taking a little bit of nap and a few of her toys. And I think my hoodie is up in that mess somewhere. And into the bathroom, something I need to jump on as soon as I can. All of that laundry is just literally shoved under the counter. The sink is crazy dirty from like water build up. We have a well, so it's not city water. The mirrors, they're all disgusting looking. You need to clean those up. This is my mess mainly. Makeup, hair products, all that. Floor is pretty much clean. Toilet does need to be cleaned up a little bit. Didey right there. That is a clean Didey right there hanging. She decided she wants to get in here and start playing. I think she can get into the tub, but not time yet, little lady. Gotta wait for bedtime. On. So that's her little potty chair right there. She don't want to potty. She just wants to play with it. And I try to prevent her from just playing with it. I want her to learn how to use the potty. And in this room, it is going on noon, you guys, and I have 2 kids that are still sleeping. Yes, 2 kids, preteen and teenager. Hey, at least their room is pretty much clean, so that's a plus.
It's practice time. And I'm tired. I am really tired. Scarlett woke me up 4 a.m. So been awake the whole time. But let's do this.
You guys, I just recorded the whole thing of going and getting in the truck, and Jeff just laughed at me, and now I'm redoing it.
So on top brands and get iPhone 16 Pro with intelligence with a new iPhone and iPad.
He says take number 4. Nope, this is 2.
Listen, it'll be okay.
When you want for your broken phone to glitch.
I'm crying. All right.
Trading your old phone for a new iPhone 16
Off to practice.
So I guess you said you're putting it into.
Scarlett, what are you doing? Oh no, baby. Uh-oh. Here we go. There's another one. Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna do the last ones or what? Peekaboo. Oh wow. She made a mess. Well, guys, it's been a filled day, so that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Watch my videos all the way through. If you have this one, watch the other ones all the way through. There's some things in there you may have missed that you might need to know or you'd like to see or hear. Yeah, so that's it. Stay tuned for the next one.